The work by Richard Strauss on our October 24th broadcast is called Till Eulenspiegel's Merry Pranks. So what is that piece all about? Well, it's part of a genre of compositions called tone poems. And a tone poem is usually a single movement work that's programmatic. And that means that it's about something. It's about a story or even a real literary poem or a painting, folklore, or even nature itself. Many composers have written tone poems, including Felix Mendelssohn, who wrote the famous Fingal's Cave overture, which is actually a tone poem about the Hebrides Islands in Scotland. Smetana wrote his famous tone poem, The Moldau, which describes scenes along the river, the Moldau, in his native Czech Republic. Tchaikovsky's Romeo and Juliet, that you'll hear later in the season, is also a tone poem, and it's a poem about that famous story, but references it to the Shakespeare play. And in fact, the last work of our season, the 1812 Overture by Tchaikovsky, is a tone poem itself. It's about the struggle against Napoleon's invasion of Russia. Strauss's Till Eulenspiegel references an old German folk tale with origins as far back as the 1300s, and it's possibly about an actual person. Eulenspiegel was an individual who played practical jokes on people to point out their weaknesses. Now, that sounds fun, but it can have dire consequences, and you can find out the rest of the story of that tone poem on our October 24th broadcast.